Hi, this is Maginoni. Here's my reviews for the Invincible Iron Man number 511, Amazing Spider-Man 676, and Wolverine and the X-Men number 3. Sorry, I'm going to be brief about Invincible Iron Man. I think Fraction's doing a great job with the story. He's basically, what he's setting up is the Mandarin is taking Tony apart. He's like, okay, let's do the catch him with the alcohol. Let's prove that he was drunk while wearing the armor. Let's discredit him publicly. Like when he crashed in that photo that circulated, and that one right there. And what they do is they take it to another level here, where they discover a weakness in his armor and they exploit that weakness. Even though I am enjoying this book, basically what this reminds me of is the Demon in the Bottle story. If you remember in the Demon in the Bottle story, what happened was, Tony's been drinking, and I think it was Stain, I think it was Stain, who hacked his armor, and while Tony was at a photo publicity suit with Iron Man, the armor suit, his repulsor ray went right through the guy that he was standing next to and caused an incident type thing. So in a way, it kind of has hints of that, but this is a whole new beast. I can see right there. But overall, I'm enjoying it. This has been entertaining. So I'm only hoping that Fraction will finish it out and do a great job. Alright, now Amazing Spider-Man number 676. This is the Dr. Octopus and his Sinister Six making their move. And this was great. Because basically what happens is, if you remember, I forgot which book it was in, but you had the super intelligent villains, MODOK and Wizard and the Red Ghost and a few others. And if you remember, there's the story where they also had Doom, but Doom backstabbed them, and they vowed vengeance and whatnot. So anyways, they're working on their next Doomsday project, and what happens is Doc Ock comes and sends his Sinister Six in there. There's a nice battle between everybody, and Doc Ock basically gives the answer. We had to do this because they were going to take over the world in 2011, but we're taking over the world in 2012. And I love that little line at the end, and it's setting the stage for what's to come. This was a great read, and I'm really, really looking forward to seeing what's going to happen. This is a new version of Doc Ock who is super intelligent. I'd say he's a little bit more ruthless, and I don't think he's going to be beaten by Spider-Man as easily as he had been in the past. So I'm really looking forward to seeing this. I guess you can say Spider-Man's going to have a new form of an advantage on his side because of all his new tech that he's sporting. So I'm really looking forward to this. I think we're going to probably see, my guess is more of a battle of wits between the two characters. If you notice, they're really hyping up Spider-Man's intelligence, or Peter Parker's intelligence, with the Horizon Labs, and they've been really hyping up Doc Ock's intelligence. If you remember, he beat Iron Man, Tony Stark, in the Battle of Wits. So I'm really looking forward to this, what's to come. This is great. And the bright spot for this week's books, one of the bright spots, I should say, Wolverine and the X-Men. This is just so fun to read. I have just so much fun. It's great. You got action, you have comedy, and this is, in my opinion, what comic books are missing. I understand people like the dark and gritty, and I understand people like the serious, the no-nonsense, and that's fine. I like those too. Like for example, Batman. I like my dark and gritty Batman. I don't like, happy-go-lucky comedy Batman. But I think that when the dark and gritty became the in thing, you had too many books that shifted to that, and it took out a lot of the fun. And what Marvel's been doing is Marvel has been putting in a lot of fun back in their books. and this is probably one of their biggest ones that that does that. And it's like there's just so much going on. It's just utter chaos. You have people not recognizing Quentin, and Quentin's getting pissed off because of it. You have Kid Gladiator wondering if all the schools are like this, because if so, he was wrong about the planet Earth, and he's just having a ball, just punching things out. You have the Hellfire Club on the other hand, with their the side comments that they make about killing things. And then you have Quentin finally just saying, okay, I've had enough of this, I'm putting an end to this. And you even have an interesting twist on who the new X-Men is. And it's just so fun. It's really entertaining. And, I think if you had the other X-Men books, like X-Men, Uncanny, and Legacy, if you had them with this much care that they're doing with this book, you would have the unbeatable foursome. It would be a powerhouse of titles. Even with throwing X Factor in there, that's 5. You would easily have 5 outstanding books that would completely dominate. But I think with the other X books, they've lost a little bit of what makes the X-Men special. And Wolverine and the X-Men knows what was missing, and it's completely taking advantage of it, and it's running with it, and it's making it a really entertaining book. This is definitely a bright side of this Regenesis. I'm really happy with it. Now, also they're addressing the fact of what happened, to the school once it got destroyed. Who's going to pay for that? They even address that issue in this book, and they do it in a very creative, funny way. And this is one of the best. This is not going to say the X titles. This is probably one of the best Marvel titles that are out there that people may not even be reading, because it doesn't have the Wolverine and Cyclops and then White Queen nonsense. This is just Wolverine and a bunch of reject characters that got no airtime in the other X books. So they're throwing these, and they're doing a fantastic job. Aaron is doing. This is a home run title, and I hate to say it, but I wish Aaron would never leave this title. I wish he would never leave the Incredible Hulk, because it's just been such a good read. And I'm definitely buying the trade when this one comes out. So anyways, that's my review for these books here. If you have any comments or questions, let me know. Rate the video up or down, and let me know what you think. And there'll be more stuff coming. So until